All right, last question. You think Trump's coming back?
I hope so.
What about
DeSantis?
Yeah,
I love DeSantis. So it's good. You take one, I'll take the other. I would love it.
Jay Cutler and Brian Urlacher, two former teammates, talk shop on the former quarterback show.
Ideal situation for me, Jay.
Yep.
So Trump runs. Yep. And he has DeSantis as his VP.
Yep.
Trump comes in, fixes everything that Beijing Biden broke. It'll take a little while to fix all that because. And then the next 8 years we get Ron DeSantis. Done. That's ideal.
Nailed it, Brian. Totally ideal in a never-happening scenario of Ron DeSantis accepting a VP role, but, you know, go off.
I mean, the country's going to be in a great state then.
Yeah, because if, Trump will come in and fix everything because he don't get.
Nope.
And he'll put America first again, us first, which we're not used to right now. But, yeah, I'm so disappointed right now with the way it's going.
All right, where to begin? I believe I heard Urlacher utter Beijing Biden. And my simple rebuttal is, Brian, how do you feel about this? Why does he have a bank account in China, which the tax records show paid $188,561 in taxes in China, while pursuing licensing deals there from 2013 to 2015? Or how about this? Until last year, China's biggest state-controlled bank rented 3 floors in Trump Tower, a lucrative lease that drew accusations of a conflict of interest for the president. You know, Brian, as much as you guys accuse this dude of being a puppet, my guy, you are being willfully controlled. You know how I know this? You believe anything the man who staged an insurrection on democracy says. Beijing Biden is what his grifting slumlord family has touted, and here you are repeating their words. One official who has seen the underlying intelligence told Politico, China is the bigger and longer-term threat to U.S. national security, but it does not pose the most acute threat to this election. Russia does. Quick thought, did Brian Urlacher mention Russia once? The answer is nope. He did mention America first. However, make America great again. And yes, these are real photos from the Triple K and the like. Snopes already fact-checked it. That's who you like? This is a tale Dana White has told routinely.
He loved it. And he said, we'd love to have you here at the Taj Mahal. Cut us a great deal. Showed up for the first fight of the night and stayed till the last fight of the night. Watched the whole show, both the shows that we did at the Taj. And then after that, every good thing that ever happened to me in my career, Trump would reach out of the blue and say, congratulations, I'm so happy for you.
When he first spilled the beans with Graham Bensinger 6 years ago.
Say what you want about him. The guy saw this thing coming, was into it, and gave us our first shot, and you'll never hear me say anything bad about Trump.
What I find hypocritical is White utters this.
Whatever your deal is, or whatever I'm not a real political person.
Yet makes appearance after appearance on Fox News.
He's a guy who I believe will get things done,
Speaks at the Republican National Convention.
My name is Dana White. I am the president of the Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Gloats over his access to the media at UFC events.
The guy has become president. I've been to the White House 4 times for dinner. One of the things that I've really tried to do through this whole thing is stay out of politics.
Produces a documentary on Donald Trump that was released through the UFC's channels. Allows Florida Governor Ron DeSantis to practically hold a rally at a UFC event in Jacksonville. Speaks at the RNC for a second time.
It was clear his highest priority was always the health and safety of everyone in our country.
Everybody loves him, eh? Everybody? You sure?
Spoke and our friendship went to a whole nother level, and, you couldn't ask for a more stand-up. Ask anybody who's ever known Trump, has been friends with him for years. Everybody loves him.
Dana, was he great to Capitol police officers?
The writers call me traitor, a disgrace, and shouted that I, an Army veteran and a police officer, should be executed. My fellow officers and I were punched, kicked, shoved, sprayed with chemical irritants, and even blinded with eye-damaging lasers by a violent mob, apparently who apparently saw us, law enforcement officers, dedicated to ironically protecting them as U.S. citizens, as an impediment to their attempted insurrection.
And why are you so indifferent to these tragic events that was orchestrated by the party you support?
Ripped off my badge. They grabbed and stripped me of my radio. They seized ammunition that was secured to my body. They began to beat me with their fists and with what felt like hard metal objects. I heard chanting from some in the crowd, "Get his gun," and kill him with his own gun. The indifference shown to my colleagues is disgraceful.